Continuing on from the last video, David Walker wrote in Walker's Appeal, which was his pamphlet, it says here, "Blacks must fight for their freedom," he said. "Let our enemies go with their butcheries and at once fill up their cup. Never make an attempt to gain our freedom or natural right from under our cruel oppressors and murderers until you see your way clear. When that hour arrives and you move, be not afraid or dismayed. God has been pleased to give us 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 feet, and some sense in our heads as well as they. They have no more right to hold us in slavery than we have to hold them. Our sufferings will come to an end, in spite of all the Americans this side of eternity. Then we will want all the learning and talents among ourselves, and perhaps more, to govern ourselves. Every dog must have its day. The Americans is coming to an end." One summer day in 1830, David Walker was found dead near the doorway of his shop in Boston. Some born into slavery acted out the unfulfilled desires of millions. Frederick Douglass, a slave sent to Baltimore to work as a servant and as a laborer in the shipyard, somehow learned to read and write, and at 21 in the year 1838, escaped to the North, where he became the most famous black man of his time, a lecturer, newspaper editor, and writer. In his autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, he recalled his first childhood thoughts of his condition. "Why am I a slave? Why are some people slaves and others masters? Was there ever a time when this was not so? How did the relation commence? Once, however, engaged in the inquiry, I was not very long in finding out the true solution of the matter. It was not color, but crime, not God, but man, that afforded the true explanation of the existence of slavery. Nor was I long in finding out another important truth, viz., what man can make, man can unmake. I distinctly remember being even then most strongly impressed with the idea of being a free man someday. This cheering assurance was an inborn dream of my human nature, a constant menace to slavery, and one which all powers of slavery were unable to silence or extinguish.